the final showdown compared to like the Imperium, who's running around putting out fires. Like, no offense to Gilliman, he's doing the best with what he's got, but currently he's really just looking at 5 million different battle reports and going like, what can I save? Whereas the Eldar are like, right, we're all in this one big boat in space. We can pick and choose our battles, and the Phoenix Lords are the ones who lead those charges. Whereas the everyone else is a lot more reactionary. Well, I guess the orcs aren't really reactionary, but they don't have any plot.
I have a question.
Yeah. Oh boy.
How many books do they have?
I don't want to answer that.
Hey, come on now.
I saw one
Next
on
question.
Audible, and it was like an hour and a half long. And I was like,
Can we still add to
They'll
our
come.
answers?
My answer,
time.
my answer to that is author bias.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lorecrimes, and it's time for another quiz. This time, I know we've had a few quizzes recently where someone in particular has been having a bit of being a bit smug because he never loses. So
I have never
think-
been smug about it. That is an absolute lie.
Daddy's talking.
Daddy's talking.
No, I think it's fair to say that this quiz that Eli is helming might be tailored specifically to give one of the rest of us a chance at winning. But today we are covering a topic that I don't think I'll get any points on, but it'll be fun either way. Eli, would you like to say what we're covering today, what you are quiz mastering for us?
The Phoenix Lords, baby.
Yeah.
So if Hal wins
Xenos.
this one, he is officially kicked off of Lorecrimes.
Yeah, we did a poll.
I make so much that you could. I make so much the stuff, please.
We did a poll on the last quiz, I think it was, during its premiere, and I think it was 66% of the audience said we should kick him off Lorecrimes if he gets 10 wins before
He knows too much lore to be a lore criminal.
Yeah, it's not fair.
He's
It's
too
not
smart.
fun.
Imagine being punished for knowing Warhammer lore on a Warhammer lore
Yeah.
channel.
Making us all look bad.
Bruh.
Well, with that said, we should just get into it. This is an easy quiz. You'll get points, Andy. So will you, audience. I expect some 100%.
I'm here too.
The audience can pause and look it up anytime they want before they answer.
Okay, so the first question of the beginner section is the Phoenix Lords are each the founders of a what? And I mean, I'll take two answers.
Oh, okay.
There's only one right answer, but I'll take two because it's close enough.
Well, this is meant to be the easy one, isn't it? I guess.
I think I did it.
I mean, there's just to clarify, there's an exact name for what they are.
Oh.
Oh no.
Maybe not then. Or it's just Hal being nasty and trying to put seeds of doubt so he can
there's
an easy answer
I'm not
out
the
away
seed,
from
I'm the
us,
tree of
so
doubt.
that he can hoodwink us, and then we get in trouble because we get an obvious question wrong because Hal's being manipulative.
Andy, are you sure that's your answer?
Yeah, it's all I got.
Every time I hear hoodwinked, I think of that awful 3D animation like Red Riding Hood movie. It was a trip.
Huh? Red
Oh,
Riding
yes,
Hood movie.
holy. All right, moving on.
Yeah, he thought this would be this is the easy
Okay.
stuff. Bro, we have no chance.
Name me all the Phoenix Lords who have models.
Huh?
Are we saying right now or who have had models before GW?
Like if you look, like just all of them who have had models, including the old ones.
Had models.
I like how I've only done the first question, and Eli's already sent me two gifts, one of Steve Harvey looking severe, and one of a guy who's semi-naked just saying, "Please, my bro," in a shouting manner. So I'm doing well.
Who have had models? As in, like, even really old
Not
ones?
like first edition, like epic models, just like regular 40K.
No.
My wife has delivered me 2 fries.
That's all we deserve.
Absolutely brilliant. I did see on your camera just something being offered. I was like, oh, no one offers me
G-Wave.
edibles.
Oh. Shot in the dark.
Hey, look, one of
Colin-
them, I'll fully admit I butchered his name. But
Thing
I'm
is,
hoping you
Colin's
know
been
who I meant.
Actually,
ominously
wait.
quiet this whole quiz, and this is his wheelhouse, so I'm a bit afraid.
Alright, let me send another gift to Andy.
I kind of
Oh,
remember
no.
one of their names. Because
Come
shout
on.
out to Monster Hunter if anyone here's played that game. There's a
used to
similar. Do you ever play like ones on PSP? Even then,
I
back then.
played
Or...
one of them prior to World.
Oh, me and my boys have actually completed Monster Hunter World. Fatalis is
What,
dead.
what
That
was
was
your
a-
weapon of choice, Hal?
Oh, I did. It has to be Greatsword though. I can't. My beloved, just because it can block as well as do the absolute
Alright, alright.
heavy chunk attacks.
I'm a Kinsect glaive man myself.
Oh, you disgust me.
Alright, come on. No, I'm sorry, I can fly and you can't.
Exactly. I'm jealous. I won't even lie. Straight up jealous.
Alright, last question of the beginner section. You gotta get this one. Explain to me why they are called Phoenix Lords. Just give me the general concept.
Oh,
Right, I don't know this one. Let's go for it.
Or just guess. Just guess
See,
what
this is
phoenixes
guess.
do.
it starts off with a certain state in America, and that's where it all began. This- yeah.
Eldar, it's just who cares? I don't know.
Oh, I kind of.
The competitive scene does, baby.
Why are they winning in the competitive scene? I don't play competitive,
because
so
their
I don't
rules
know.
are just objectively better,
Yeah.
and because they make your dice odds better than everyone else's dice odds, and in a dice game, that's just makes you win.
I think right, isn't it? Didn't they change it to once a phase, or is it like once a battle round? It can be
Well,
like,
no, they
actually, I rolled
changed
a
the
6.
they changed the Strands of Fate to once a phase, but
Yeah.
each unit still gets to re-roll their hit and wound roll. So, yeah, and they still can
Also-
move out of sequence and stuff.
Yeah, and they hit like trucks.
Yeah.
How? They're so skinny.
Well,
Because
They
they-
hit hard.
they're supposed to be glass
They
cannons.
explode.
yeah,
It's
they're
a bit more
supposed to at
canon
least, but-
and less glass, to be honest. In my
Unless,
opinion.
unless you're running a Wraith list or have Kane or a
Yeah.
Phoenix Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, everyone send in their answers for that. I think.
I don't
They're not
feel
actually that
confident.
fragile. Come to think about it.
No. How much?
And
Do you-
also-
they could kill a Primarch 1-on-1.
Phoenix Lord, I would say so.
Depends on the author.
I'd say yeah, that's the better
Mog
answer.
on Raw and Fugan could 1v1 a Primarch, in my opinion. Maybe even like Karandras and
Ooh.
Baharoth. But I
Is
think
it
Karandras
a,
got
Heard of these guys.
screwed over by a certain author at one point, so I
Falcon
like
Rao
a-
wouldn't do a Primarch. He just carries melta guns around with him like they're candy.
don't know.
Yeah, but is it like they could 1v1 a Gilliman, or they would
Oh
like,
yeah,
struggle
yeah. I think
against?
Fugan.
Yeah.
I think Fugan could actually kill Gilliman. Fugan's a
Probably.
freaking.
Why do they
badass,
sound
dude.
like anime characters?
Because they
'Cause
are.
like
They're
Eldar anime
Power
as hell.
Ranger anime.
Ah.
All right, let's
The
go. Let's
Eldar
go through the
Ginyu
first
Force.
section. Okay, so the Phoenix Lords are the founders of what? Disappointed.
This is not good.
So first, Andy says Craftworld. Hal
No.
says Elites or Eldar Elite Cadre. We're getting closer. Colin says Aspect for Aspect Warriors, which is correct. I was looking for Aspect Warriors or Aspect Shrine. So Colin gets one point.
Woo!
What,
Okay,
the,
so
we
what
could
is
already
an
get the-
aspect? I've never heard of an aspect before.
it's like the Dire Avengers, the Swooping Hawks.
It
the Howling
sounds like
Banshees,
some
They're
weird
called
blue
aspects.
nonsense
It's their whole
to
thing.
me.
It's
I thought that was the name of the
Ugh.
paths.
I thought their thing
Uh,
was being extinct, more or less.
Yeah, they
That's
found
their
it.
thing.
okay. All right.
And they
Next-
fly around in
next
craft
question.
worlds.
They help put
Next
the path
question.
system into place.
Let's
Ah.
see. Oh, I think I got Colin on this one. He didn't get all of them. How many answers are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct.
Wait, are they
answers.
worth a point each?
Wait, all
No,
of them
no,
were models.
Oh,
We'll call
they
this-
like rip.
We'll call this a 2-pointer because it wasn't that hard in my opinion. Sorry. Hal did okay. He said James R, Malgan Ra, Azerman, Fugan, Baharoth. That's 5 out of 8. So we'll just give you 1 point for that. Sorry, buddy. Andy
Wait, 5 out of 8?
says
Not 1.5, possibly?
1.2. There you go. Take it or leave it.
1.2. Poor Andy.
We're not doing point twos. It's
Round
point,
down
down,
point
point or a
twos.
half point. I'm not putting in a
Okay.
I'll
quarter
take the
point.
point. I'll take the single point. I'll take the single point.
Okay, Andy, you get. I don't even want to give you a half point, but I
0.
will. You said Jane Czar with a question mark. Jane Czar is correct. We were talking about her before the stream started.
I know Jane Czar because Jane Czar's in the Night Lords books, right? And gets whacked. So I was like, oh yeah. I
No,
know
she
that
gets suicide
And-
bombed.
one. Yeah. Same thing.
And then Eldrad Ulthran. No.
Oh my god.
No.
That's the only two
You know
Eldar
what?
I know.
You know
It's
what?
like
It's in the
two
right
of them.
ballpark, kind of.
And then Legolas, who I'd say is closer to a Phoenix Lord
Yeah.
than Eldrad.
Yeah.
Probably.
And Colin says Jane Czar, Irilith, Azerman, Fugan, Magan Ra, Baharth, Karandras, which are all correct. There's one more which I won't say the answer of because it's part of the next question.
Uh-oh.
So Colin, I'll give you 1.5 points just because you missed the last one.
I'll take it.
All right, I should probably keep track of your guys' points. Shouldn't I?
Don't worry, I'm keeping
thank
because
you,
I'm not
Andy.
going to get many points. I'm doing the tracking of tallies. I'll do something useful this quiz.
All right.
My
So out of the
precious.
intermediate, Colin's looking really good. Oh, we didn't do the little pre-game thing where we asked everyone how confident they are.
Great.
I think it's
I
obvious,
don't
to
think
be
we really
honest.
need to ask that.
I think the results speak for themselves. To be
Yeah.
honest. It's a very good line of progression from imbecile to Colin. I'm the imbecile.
You know when someone says the
Sheesh.
results speak for themselves, you're not. It's not good.
Oh man! All right. So intermediate section. There's one aspect shrine with no Phoenix Lord, and which one is it?
So
And
do we
yes,
only have
and
2
yes.
questions on that last one?
We had
No,
three,
there was a
didn't we?
third one, which was
Oh,
why.
sorry. Yeah, I didn't say our answers for that. Sorry,
Oh,
fellas. I was
well.
looking at my gifts I sent Andy. Sorry.
The shame gifts I received.
Okay, I see. Okay. So let's start with that. The third question, was why are they called Phoenix Lords? Hal says they are incarnations of the powers of the dead gods. They were created and trained by. Okay, that's part of the next question.
Oh,
It's not
So he gets a
really-
point. No.
well, he's giving it away though.
I don't. They're called Phoenix Lords. At least maybe Colin can correct me if this is wrong. But last time I checked, they're called Phoenix Lords because they don't die, and when someone puts on their armor, they're reborn like a phoenix. That is
Yeah.
why they're called Phoenix
they
Lords.
See,
Right?
Are they
unless I'm
not
missing
the-
something.
Are they not the incarnations of the dead Eldar pantheon?
No.
They don't all.
I don't remember
Those,
that.
those
Maybe-
guys
maybe-
are very firmly in Slaanesh God.
Damn.
Yum yum yum.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what
Except for
Andy
3
said.
of them.
Pain.
Andy says they're reborn, like in old timey mythos, and I'll give you a half point for that because that is.
Yeah. Wait, I got
that's-
half point on Hal got 0. Or did he get
Yeah.
half
Because
point?
because the
Yeah.
Because you said they're
revenge is-
reborn, which is close enough for me. For
Yeah, I
Nice.
think so. Yeah.
Nice.
I said
Take that, Hal, you
incarnation.
fucker. Ah.
Jesus.
On an Eldar quiz, no less. Oh, I'm happy
Oh,
now.
I think
I'm
still-
going to
I'm
lose,
still
but I'm happy now.
bleeding.
Colin says when they die, they inhabit their armor and then return to life when it is dawned again, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Pretend I said this in a Shadow the Hedgehog voice. When they die, they inhabit. I can't do it. I don't know how to
When
do
they
Shadow the
die.
Hedgehog. I tried and I
I'm
gave up.
Sonic with a gun. I'm
Yeah, I like that. All right, so Colin gets the point.
Emeralds, or I'll shoot you with my Glock.
Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Oh man. All right, have you guys all sent your answers for the next question? Maybe not.
Oh no.
There's one aspect shrine without a Phoenix Lord, and which one is it?
This is question 4.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to spell this one.
You can, if you want an extra half point, you can tell me why.
So just to check, Colin got the point for that third question.
Oh yeah.
This is difficult. People who are in the chat right now, I wish you guys could help me. Maybe. Is there possibly a hint in what you said earlier about? I'm keeping that to myself. I don't want to give it away.
What was the question again?
which aspect shrine
Hard to
doesn't have a
remember.
Phoenix Lord?
It's like
Hard to
You
remember
can tell me
Eldar
why
stuff.
if you feel like an overachiever.
I kind of got an idea. Oh, I really hope I've kind of got this one right because there's one that was mentioned, and as Andy submitted his answer before I say anything, Oh no, Eli, is it that bad? No. I'm hoping it's the one that Eli
Okay,
mentioned.
you're missing the question, Hal. I'll give you another chance. There's an
Oh.
aspect shrine with no Phoenix Lord ever.
Oh,
Don't
ever?
Don't have one. He doesn't. He or
Oh,
she
so I need to
doesn't
name the
exist.
shrine. Oh, I'm okay. Name the shrine then.
Yes,
Crap.
the aspect warrior type.
Oh, I dropped my.
I'm feeling confident.
Let's see
Think Dawn of War.
what.
I don't have a good answer for this.
Okay. All right, I'll give you 10 seconds out. 10, 9.
Oh, I can't change the second
8,
part.
5.
7.
There you go. Okay, thanks for the. I almost
All
misinterpreted.
right, I send
that
the same.
really
I send the
badly.
same GIF as a response. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. Relax.
Next question: who was the first Phoenix Lord, and who was the second? And who was the teacher of the Phoenix Lords? Who was also the first? Say it like a riddle just for fun. Hal, you already said this one.
So
I
we
sure
have to
hope
have
you can do
2
it.
people, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
I think I actually know this one because I think I know this short story.
While you're thinking, I, as always, have more would you rather's to fill the time.
Oh god, here we go. Yes.
Oh, we
No,
did
it
get
seems
all
that everyone
that.
answered this one quick. We'll save it for the next great
Gosh.
brain teaser.
Okay. Let's see. Who is the fallen Phoenix Lord? What is his original name, and who is he allegedly now? Thirdly, who was he the previous Phoenix Lord of, and which Phoenix Lord did he battle for multiple days? I'll give
Can
you
you
3 points for this question.
Can you
Say
repeat
that
all
again?
of
Okay,
that?
so first part of the question: who is the fallen Phoenix Lord, and what is his original name? Okay. Who is he supposedly now? Because there's potentially a character who he is in the setting now. And lastly, who was he the previous Phoenix Lord of? So what was his aspect shrine? And which Phoenix Lord nowadays fought him for multiple days in battle?
Oh Christ. The answer I can probably give something for this, but it won't be that specific in terms of.
Just give me what you can.
Can I say for the second part what his job is / who they think he is?
I mean, Colin got everything right.
I'm not yet. Not so I'm shocked.
Spoilers.
Oh, what's the third part of that question again? It's
Who did he battle for multiple days? Which was
Uh,
also a Phoenix Lord who, I'll give you a hint, this Phoenix Lord who battled him for multiple days took over his position, and he also has a war gear with the fallen Phoenix Lord's name in it.
Alright, so while you're cooking, gentlemen,
yeah. Here we go.
I'm not cooking, I've just burnt what I was serving.
so while you're burning cereal like Homer that one time,
Burnt water.
would you rather have to lick every car you get into? Like, you gotta lick the door handle?
Oh,
Or would you rather have to, like, swirl around every physical currency you ever spend, like, in your mouth?
oh, lick
Yeah.
the door handle.
Lick
Lick
the
the door
door.
handle
Wait.
every time.
Question: Is it outside or inside door handle?
Outside.
Outside, yeah.
Outside door handle.
Yeah, it's definitely the door handle,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not
That was
rating
too
it 'cause
easy.
it seems too easy. You have to lick the inside and outside when you
No,
get out.
still
and get in.
the door handle.
Still the door.
Still the door handle.
It
I
has
can
to be
always
like-
sterilize
like a-
my tongue afterwards.
It has to be like lick a toilet for me to not lick the.
So isn't that
door
thing
handle.
where like there's that thing they say about how like sometimes toilets are cleaner than other surfaces because people
Yeah.
That's a
actively
lie.
clean them, but like
Yeah.
tables they don't clean as much, which is like,
This is weird.
ugh.
For
Well, I
whoever's
work-
That-
doing the live,
Clean your phones.
make a
people
live
listening.
poll of this right now: toilet or currency, just so we can see what the real opinion is. In the end.
I
Lick
work at a
toilet or
movie
lick
theater,
money.
dude. I know how nasty cash is. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Was it
I'm
a night?
also-
Oh,
I'm putting my good word on the line for this. As someone who cleaned bathrooms for 3 years, cleaned bathrooms for like 3+ years straight, women's restrooms are much worse than men's restrooms.
Oh yeah, every time, every single time, dude.
listen.
I have to clean
Oh.
bathrooms at the end of my shift every time. Oh my gosh.
I have a query
Bro,
about
I'd
that.
rather live that lie. Stop. Stop.
But the thing with the
Stop.
currency though, if you only pay on card, does that just mean you lick your card every time you?
Yeah, you just
use
lick
it?
your credit card.
Oh, that's well easy then. Yeah, I know.
I said every time you
in
have
London, I
physical
haven't used
currency,
cash in like
every
2
time
years.
you use physical currency, that's why I specified physical currency.
Oh,
Fair.
well then
And,
I
like,
never
if you
use
pay
it.
with, pay with Venmo, then I'd lick your. I don't
Yeah,
know, lick
honestly,
your phone,
like
I guess.
I can't remember the last time I used cash because
Hal, that's not even a name, bro.
Yeah, that's why.
Bro,
That's why
I
I'm
gave
going
up.
with that.
It's still something.
Okay, whatever.
Oh,
Next
man.
question.
Oh,
This is like the Gene Stealer quiz all over again. Just
It is.
disappointment at every turn. Okay. Oh, that was the end of this intermediate section.
yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
Good job, team. All right,
We
so I
made
got
it.
Hal's answers up right
You
here.
said that like, yeah, good work, you.
Okay, so for the first question, it was which aspect shrine doesn't have a Phoenix Lord, and I asked why. Hal says Path of the Exile, which is not a shrine, and he says armor missing,
I didn't
Also
have enough
wrong.
time to change the second
but
answer.
it's okay. I still love
Damn
you.
it.
Path of the
Oh.
Exile is like rangers and stuff. I'm
It's also a
pretty
good
sure
game.
maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't have a shrine, and they definitely don't have a Phoenix Lord. Andy says Stone Cold Steve Austin Appreciation Society. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
uh,
I panicked.
Colin
Did he say-
says Colin says Warp Spiders because there's no Phoenix Lord for them, and that's why. I mean, he's
I
right
don't
on
know.
the first
I
one.
don't know why. I don't know why there's no.
Is that
they
mean?
just don't
He's
have
out of
them.
line, but he's right.
I don't know why
War
there's
Spiders
no one,
is the
honestly.
answer. The why they don't have a Phoenix Lord is because War Spiders have like a 1% chance every time they do the little jump thing to just get sucked into the warp and eaten by Shalanesh. So having a Phoenix Lord of them would be a bad idea because Slaanesh just might eat him or her on a random Tuesday afternoon when he jumps through the warp and rolls a 1.
1% chance like each time.
And
Damn.
it's not like, I mean, technically, if we're going off of dice odds, I think it's double ones. So,
Yeah, so
whatever
it's
that
like
is,
1 out
2
of
and
12.
24. 1 out of 12, yeah.
Maybe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it,
They're
I
the
don't know.
bravest
It's low.
Eldar because they risk eternal damnation every time they do their thing.
Can't
Just to
believe they
move
got-
20 feet into your
Yeah.
back line.
But
I
they're
don't
sure
know.
it's
I'm just
funny.
imagining a space marine watching them and going skill issue as they're being eaten by Slaanesh.
all that
Although if
risk
it's
and
Dawn
he's-
of War, it never happens, and then
Yeah,
you
I was
hate the
saying-
guy playing Eldar.
In the Dawn of War 2
Trailer.
trailer, there's one, and it's really cool.
Oh, he's nutty.
Doesn't he get crunked though?
Yeah, but he kills some Space Marines.
Yeah, but everyone in
In
that
melee.
trailer gets ripped apart. The captain, the
everyone
moment the trailer
loses.
ends, probably gets bodied by the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
I know, he's pretty hench. I think he'd be fine.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
what
that
do you-
Dreadnought, though. The only time I saw
Truly.
Eldar getting murdered
Oh,
was
that- what's
funny.
he say?
He goes,
When he-
I've come
I
to
have come
destroy you.
Just flamethrower
He
in the face,
lights
like,
one on
good
fire
man.
and
Oh
just
my God.
bashes the other
Thing
one
is,
against
we
the
don't see
wall.
what happens to him. He just like destroys 2 Eldar. So then maybe the Swarm Lord like turns around and he's just like, I don't like bugs.
I have come to
Shout
destroy
out to
you.
the absolute mega, like just the biggest balls ever on those audio lines for the Dreadnought in any Dawn of War
Oh,
game,
man.
which is like none who live can survive the flame, and it's like, oh my god, be at my birthday party.
all the Space Marine quotes do it really hard for Dawn of War.
They
I've
do.
Now
discovered.
just
Mother, I am
Dreadnought's
pinned
at
here.
Hal's birthday party trying to dance on the dance floor and looking all cool. He's precious.
My favorite is their shelter has become their tomb,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
but in Dreadnought
Oh, man.
noise.
Nice.
Insert Dreadnought
Alright.
noise.
So the next question was, but Colin got a point for that one. Big surprise. Next
Yeah.
question was, who was the first Phoenix Lord and who was the second and who was the teacher of the Phoenix Lords? We have Hal. I think all of you guys got this. Never mind. Sorry. Hal.
The hope died.
Quite
where
rude.
was I? There we go. Colin and Hal got this right. Azerman was the first,
Hey.
Jane Zar was the second. Azerman taught them. Andy put Jackie Chan and Joseph Stalin. I almost want to give you half a point because I love Jackie Chan.
Damn. I didn't
But,
know he was in. Wait, who taught who? It was Joseph
Azerman
Stalin.
taught. Oh yeah, true. Jackie Chan taught Joseph Stalin for sure.
Yeah, there was a time dilation,
Yeah.
so he was there first.
That could have been a very different outcome if it was the other way around. It was switched.
Okay, and then so Hal and Colin get a point for that. And the last question of the intermediate section was the big one. Who is
Don't
the
be
fallen
disappointed.
Phoenix Lord? What is his original name? Who is he allegedly now? Who was the previous Phoenix Lord? Who was he the previous Phoenix Lord of, and which Phoenix Lord did he battle for multiple days? So first, Andy says, A. Steven Seagal, B. He is now the keeper of the M&M store at Piccadilly Circus. C. He is fought by Colonel Sanders. Very nice.
There you go.
I'll take it. I like that timeline.
It's the best I could do.
How is Steven Seagal still like around? I don't get it.
No idea, man. He
Drugs.
shouldn't be.
Does
Drugs
this
and
make
ego.
sense? He's like the Guy Fury of acting. if you
Yeah,
know
but
what I
like
mean.
Guy
it's
Fieri
not-
is like charming. In
Yeah,
like an
whereas, like-
old-fashioned, goofy way.
Although, have
But
you
if
ever
they
seen
swap
that Meat
places,
Canyon
though-
video of him?
Oh, me.
I don't think I want to.
For
Oh,
just
dude.
$1, $1 Kevin, you can see God.
Okay, next question. Or sorry, I haven't said the answer. So, you know what I'm trying to say.
The other answers, yeah.
Hal says Ravra Rasputin, Dark Eldar Archon, and Magan Ra. It was a good try, my friend. Colin says the right answer, which was Aura, was the Fallen. He's supposedly Drazar, and he was the Phoenix Lord of the Striking Scorpions before Karandras fought him and replaced him. And Colin got all those correct, so he gets 3 more points.
Damn.
Why?
Would we like to hear the points so far?
We'll
Is he
we'll save it for the end for the funny factor.
Okay.
Is he supposed? They think he's is he the one that kind of serves Vect, isn't he? They think he's one of those guys. He's one of the Archon. Is he an Archon?
No,
he's
he's
just
part of the.
he's like aspect. He's like, sorry. Go ahead,
He's
Colin.
technically part of. Sorry,
That's all right.
Oh, sorry. He's technically part of the Incubi, except he doesn't really have an official position. He just walked in, killed the guy in charge, and they gave
Yeah.
him like a title just because, like, well, we don't
That's
know what to
really
do with this guy because every time we try and get rid of him, he kills whoever we send.
And he is confirmed a Phoenix Lord. He's not technically confirmed to be Aura, but that was one of the answers for the name the Phoenix Lords who have models.
I think Jane Zard
Yeah.
killed him, and then someone put on his armor, like, I'll take
Yeah.
that, and then Drazar's back.
Oh, so the armor is still in possession of him, then it's not like it
Well,
wasn't
it's
like,
His spirit is still in the armor. He did
Oh,
the
yes,
Phoenix
they are
Lord
the
thing.
armor, aren't they?
Yeah.
So.
All but 2 of them
Oh.
at this point.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. That's cool.
All right. So now we move on to the advanced section. The first question's a gimme. It is who
you
is
say
the Phoenix
that.
Lords?
Remember the first question, and I got that
Bro,
wrong.
as much as you think this is well known to us, we will disappoint you so
Oh,
hard.
man. All you have to do for my quizzes is watch my shorts on the topic, and then you'll know all the answers. Okay, who is the Phoenix Lord of the Shining Spears? And he's already typing.
Have we already said this answer so far?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, actually, Colin didn't say this one. Wow. Colin
Yeah, but he does
was-
know it.
Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't part of the first answer, because this guy doesn't have a model.
Shining Spears? Oh, I don't even know, bro.
This was in my Slanesh quiz, I'm just saying.
I know it was.
That
wait,
was.
I
I
remember.
think like 8
Oh.
months, 8 or 9 months ago at this point.
I don't know,
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
Eldar intolerant. I can't sustain knowledge. It just doesn't go in and stay there.
Please
Ah,
don't
good job,
criticize
Colin.
me too harshly for spelling. I tried.
Alright, Hal, you got an answer?
Not a good one.
Join the club.
Oh, bro. I mean,
He killed Nakari, I think. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one he killed.
is that the one from? As in, no, it's in the book. It's the Yanari book.
I don't
Possibly.
know. I don't.
Colin, I'm looking for any hint on the Yanari book.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the Inari book.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, God. I just
10
gotta
seconds
give
out.
something there. I can't even think of anything. I literally just.
Okay.
No.
Next question. Who is Azerman's brightest pupil?
Oh.
Who is his?
It's not Jane
brightest
Zara,
pupil?
I'll give you that.
Who's his? Just a guess then at this point. We say that whoever's this. I mean, I can already see the disappointment. I don't know. I know it's wrong. I will change my answer then. Screw it. I don't care.
And you could have at least guessed one of the 8 names that we've said so far.
I've forgotten them all.
That's their problem. They're so forgettable unless you play Eldar.
Oh my gosh.
I remember
does he
just,
gotta
like,
do?
Anime names, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember. It's
Are
Cloud.
They,
It's Cloud
Eldar are
Strife,
before,
innit?
they are kind of before
man.
anime like hit. Because even in their first edition drawings
Yeah.
of the art, they're still kind of.
Are you saying that Eldar are like the hipsters of anime? Like, we were anime before it was
They're the
cool.
original-
Although they're meant to
anime.
be. They're meant to be not as much Power Ranger anime and a bit more like samurai, I guess, in a way. Sort of similar
They're the
thing.
Eldar Ginyu Force, bro.
Bruh.
What are you
I mean, I
typing,
have
Andy?
the. I hate to say it, but I don't like. I love like the aspects of like wood elves, their kind of art style. I like. I do like the Drukari ones. I just find the Eldar art, particularly in Warhammer, to be it's just too Power Ranger, like too much like a Power Ranger for
Thumbs
me.
down. Downvoted.
It's too nice.
Hal's
I
opinion has
typed
been
in-
downvoted officially.
But do you know what the actual model I do like though is the Howling Banshees though. That's one I'm like, oh, that's
The
kind
only
of
new ones.
yeah, like they look cool though. And
Guys, they upgraded my Striking Scorpions to Striking Scorpions. Wow.
Look, they were resin for 25
Yeah, at
years.
least
I'll
they're
take
plastic
it.
now. I have the Artel ones anyways that are still nicer, but it is what it is.
Didn't I see some new models that they've just released? Or
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
I'm
those
saying
were
that they're
the-
kind of like the same model, but slightly taller.
But has it
It's
like
okay.
how
Don't
long
look
has it
like
been
shit.
since that kind of model has been released?
30
A
years.
long time.
Wow.
I do think though that out of all the aspect shrines, the Striking Scorpions needed it the least, probably. The Warp Spiders needed it a lot more, I think.
I think
I
that
think they always
the
still
Warp
need
Spiders
the
needed
actual
it the
lords.
most.
Yeah.
I think the Dire
And-
Avengers needed it the least because they're like the
Yeah.
least exotic ones.
They just need to stand there and point a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the X? Is it X? No, what's the other faction of Eldar that are the kind
Exodites.
Exodites.
of Exodites? They haven't done a kill team for Exodites yet, and that's still a
Yeah,
Oh, I
don't know
want
if
my
they ever will.
40k
I sent-
Wood
I
Elves.
sent Colin some Artel Exodites the other day. They got worms and stuff that they're riding. Alright.
Oh,
Good job, everyone. Next question is a big one, worth a million points. And it's name the
Oh.
Phoenix Lord's unique weapons. All of them.
Oh.
Done.
I think I know one of them. And then it's just gonna have to start making up crap. But that's kind of what GW authors do for a living, so I can get creative.
They've got the shooty shuriken gun. They've got the
Shooty McShoot
they've
face.
got the run away from Space Marines shoes. They've got
We can just throw out names at this point. Like, what's a good name for a weapon? At this point?
Muramasa.
That's in Terraria.
Mmm. What's
Oh.
it's like was it the legendary katana forge master from Japan made that weapon, and then it's like had a big it's like it's even in Dark Souls, I think. It's just one of those fun weapons. Like what's it
Ah.
called? Onimusha. That was a good game series. Oh. No one's played it.
Bruh,
I
I'm
know
just
one.
struggling.
I'm part of no one.
Have you, Colin? Have you got all of these?
I have
Yeah.
one of them.
And
Okay,
you won't see it,
Oh, man,
viewers,
you
but he's
guys.
actually leaning back in his chair with his hands at the back of his head, looking really satisfied with himself because he knows he's got a really big lead.
Oh, man.
He
As
doesn't
long
even
as
have to
Hal doesn't
try.
pull out every Phoenix Lord's, like Hal, one of you guys doesn't pull
No,
out.
I wouldn't even. Let's not even put it on the. That's not even.
To-
It's
to
so
be
far not on
fair,
the table.
Before this round even started, I jotted down 0 on all of my tallies just because I thought that was where it was going,
Oh,
and I was not
gosh.
proven wrong.
Jeez.
Don't worry, we'll do a Space Marine one soon, and it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Does anyone know what's the name of Malgan Ra's like
I'll
big
give you a hint,
daddy
his
gun?
name's literally in it.
Sorry, I'm saying. Oh, maybe it's like. Oh,
Ramen?
I'm collecting my answers currently because there's a lot of them.
Maybe it's
I
just.
don't know. I'm just really enjoying that Hal's squirming a bit, and he doesn't look very happy.
I'm trying. I'm
that
actually.
makes-
I'm generally
No,
trying.
you're doing
just
great.
to-
You're doing great.
You're doing great. You're just not doing great. Whispers in silence. He's not doing great.
Okay, let's
Damn.
see. I have 3 messages.
I think.
I said one of the names. I gave you guys a hint earlier in the day.
I can't, bro. It's just, you're asking, and I'm trying. But...
It's a very nice answer from from Andy.
Oh no. Just for people listening though, Colin, can you explain? Because obviously a lot of people don't really maybe have a lot of knowledge on Phoenix Lords. Can you explain why is everyone sleeping on it, and why? Not isn't like why they're sleeping on it. Why they shouldn't be sleeping on the Phoenix Lords lore?
Because
or
they're
even the Lords?
basically the Eldar Primarchs. They set up the they had a hand in the path systems. They basically set up the Eldar military as it stands today. They're part of the reason there are still Eldar, because they show up at the biggest battles of fate to keep the Eldar going. They're some of the only people in the setting who are actively preparing for like the final showdown, compared to like the Imperium, who's running around putting out fires. Like, no offense to Gilliman, he's doing the best with what he's got. But currently, he's really just looking at 5 million different battle reports and going like, what can I save? Whereas the Eldar are like, right, we're all in this one big boat in space. We can pick and choose our battles. And the Phoenix Lords are the ones who lead those charges. Whereas the everyone else is a lot more reactionary. Well, I guess the Orcs aren't really reactionary, but they don't have any plot.
I have a question.
Yeah, oh boy.
How many books do they have?
I don't want to answer that.
Hey, come on now.
I saw one
Next
on
question.
Audible, and it was like an hour and a half long. And I was
Can
like,
we
oh,
still
that's
can we still
weird.
add
They
to
have
our
come-
answers?
my
Do us on
answer-
time.
My answer to that is author bias.
Truly.
Can we still add to our answers? Just random guesses.
Sure.
I'm just gonna put random things that sound like.
You're
sword
really
names.
close with some of these, Hal, but
Ugh.
that's about it. Alright, I'll give you 10 seconds.
All right, I won't add any more because why not?
All right.
I'm close
All right.
enough, at least.
Okay, so that was the third one of the advanced bonus question afterwards. So the first question was, who would the Phoenix Lord of the Shining Spears? Hal says Guppy. Andy
What's a
says Danica
Guppy?
Patrick, sorry.
Danica Patrick.
Yep.
Isn't that
And-
the NASCAR racer?
Yeah, and she was in Sonic Sega racing game. Was like
Nice.
I remember like she's on the first unlock. She's like, "What? Why is she racing in this Sega game? It's weird."
And Colin had it wrong, but then he corrected himself. It is Drastanta. Who's pretty cool.
Stanta?
Drastanta.
Oh, Drustanda. I was like Stanta, like Stan is like Stan or something.
He got Asserman killed for the first time on accident. Big goof.
How did he do that?
Well, Azerman lost to Nikari, and then Drastanta killed Nikari.
Because the Justanza guy's he's a bit of a glory hog, so he went out to go get some glory, and then Asserman had to fight a Keeper of Secrets alone. And this was when they were still the first incarnation of themselves, so they didn't have 10,000
They didn't know
years
if he was going to come back.
There was that, and they didn't have 10,000 years of souls layered on top of themselves, so it was basically one normal dude versus a Nikari.
But Drastanta beat Nikari,
He did then.
which is pretty awesome. If only they would give him a model instead of saying that his armor is lost somewhere and they don't know where. Or whatever. Or he's out by himself goofing off like he's going con mode right now, I guess.
That whole sentence said his armor is lost. That's the most mundane thing I've heard in Warhammer lore ever. It's like, oh, it's missing, isn't it? Oh.
That's
Yeah.
basically
Covers.
what they do to them if they don't want to like make anything, like do anything with it.
They
Kind of
haven't
go.
updated the
So,
Shining Spears.
That's all of humanity's
They made him new
technology.
models.
Where is it? Oh, they're lost.
Yep.
Yeah, we're still a
Yes.
Terminator armor. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, the Primarchs are missing, most of them. so-
Yeah, they're,
Yeah,
most
so
of these
it's
people's
supposed to
dads
be.
are missing.
At least they got their own books.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Colin got a point for that one, naturally.
My
Next.
shock.
Was who is Azerman's brightest pupil? Colin also had this wrong, I think, but then he corrected it. No, that's not. No, that's wrong. He had this one right from the beginning. It was Hal who corrected this one after I sent him a sad gif.
a sad Stitch gift from
Andy,
Lilo and
Andy said
Stitch.
Saitama from One Punch Man, which is a nice answer.
Oh, that would be cool.
What was the real answer?
Colin and Hal both gave me Baharoth, Super
Hey.
Hawks guy.
Behemoth.
And
He's the
I
one who's
gave-
like kind of in black armor. He looks like quite cool, doesn't he?
God, he's blue, like gray blue. I'd call it.
It looks more like. I guess it's meant to be like more. Is it more stealthy or is it kind of more?
No, he's just fast.
Assault.
They're the swooping hawks. They just fly in.
They're the hope of
Do
the
they go,
people.
"Caw!" Or do they just... Because I know the lady ones, they scream at people because they're like really emotional about it.
That's the Raven Guard.
Yeah.
I do have a quick question though. Because there all seem to be like there's like a few ones that are like animal specific. I'm guessing that like in Warhammer does even Eldar like do they have scorpions like they're just straight
Well,
up?
they're supposedly they're all like
think so.
creatures from Eldar myth, but when you
Yeah.
look for those Eldar myths, GW hasn't written them.
Maybe
Oh.
the name of the thing came before the bit explaining it. It's like
Look,
Basically,
the Eldar are 65 million years old. They probably put the animals on Earth to begin with.
I just like the idea of them fighting the red scorpions one day and they go, "You call that a scorpion? That's not a scorpion."
That's a dude in power armor.
imagine like an actual hawk and then just going like, excuse me, that's my IP. Thank you very much. And then
God.
GW immediately comes in with the GW copyright slap on an actual hawk.
Okay.
Oh,
The next
close.
question. It was you guys certainly gave me some answers.
that's why you sound so disappointed, bro. We tried.
Hal was close, but no points. He says Azure Blade, Swooping Blade, Reaper, Spiky, McSpiky Face, Shuriken Blade, Twilight, Mugun Ra, Wrath. You had some of the right words, but they weren't in the right sequence.
Oh,
Colin says, let's see, Mogatar, which is one correct. Cock Globber, Glock Cobbler,
what?
Moldy VTuber Body Pillow,
Ugh.
Body spelled Boddy,
Oh no.
Galmaraz, Mudick, and 50 Cent Blood in the Sand.
Colin, I have a
What was-
question.
What was the
Yes.
dick? What?
Did you
Mudick.
actually know all of these, but you were just trying to flex how
No,
much you could
I had
just
no
do
idea
this?
what anything beyond the Maugatar was.
Oh,
He
okay.
got Mogatar right.
So how many points
So
is
you
that
get
for
1
Colin?
point. He
1
gets 1
point.
point.
Oh.
Did you say
Sweet.
bidick or something like a bidet?
Mudick. M-U-H-D-I-C-K.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Modick.
Not Mudkip, Mudick.
And the Phoenix
Okay,
Lord summoned
It's what
Mudick to
Flagon
his
uses in
side.
close combat. He whips it
And he
out.
was my favorite answer. He said, "Hey Eli, I'm really enjoying the quiz, and I have no idea what the answer is. I think over the last year we've fostering a really cool friendship, and I love you. Please may I have a point?" Smiley face.
Give him the point. Damn,
Anyway, you can have a point, Andy.
Yay!
Nice answer.
damn, kill him with kindness. Oh,
Okay.
that's so sweet, man.
Thank you.
So what are
Real
our
tears.
point standings at right now, Andy?
So I have 2 points. Hal has 3, and Colin has 8.5.
Let's fucking go.
What was the
Oh.
correct answers for the?
Oh,
the
sorry,
weapons?
yeah. Azerman has the Sword of Azur and the Bloody Twins. Baharath has the Shining Blade. Jastranta has the Celestial Lance and the Crown of the Seventh Sky. Fugan has Fire Pike. Aerolith has the Spear of Starlight.
Oh, I put
what's his name?
Twilight just
Yeah,
as
I
a
know, you're
guess.
close.
Oh,
He's a big fan of the books.
Karandras
Yes.
has Scorpion's Bites and
Team
Aura's
Jacob.
Bane, which was I gave you a hint of it earlier, but whatever. Magan Ra has the Mogatar, and Janzar has Zai Moren and Janus Moore, which is Silent Death, and something else that I forgot.
Doesn't
I don't
Jane Czar
remember
have the one that
English.
looks like a Catherine wheel? It's like, oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
she has
Yeah,
a little
she's got
tricycle
that.
thing.
damn. Was it? It wasn't Azure Blade. It was something Azure.
Sword of Azure. You
Oh,
were very
so close. Pain.
Okay, bonus question. Hal, if you get this right, I'll give you 5.5 points.
Excuse me. Only me.
Colin's
okay.
smashing it, and he's not one more than one.
Oh, for Andy.
it's
Alright, why was
clear
Oh,
Andy
he's
win.
not. There's no way any of you get this. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
lie.
fair
Sounds really
enough.
I'd be
mean,
amazed.
especially
Well
after,
played.
I'd be amazed if you guys knew this one guy's name.
after Andy's imploring, lovely sweet answer, and it's like, yeah.
Sure, you know if Andy gets this, he wins. So the bonus question is actually a quick one, and you have to get both of them to get the points. There's only 2, to my knowledge. I'm gonna double check that. Yeah, there's only 2. And I want you to name me the 2 Phoenix Lords who do not have models.
Damn.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if Colin even has
Damn.
the other one.
Well, this is definitely not going to be a last-minute victory. It's probably one of the ones Colin's definitely named it earlier. Damn it! If I could only remember.
We haven't said this name the whole time.
No,
Okay.
That's the best I can do.
Oh, I just gotta go for something, but it's not even an actual answer. This is a disappointment.
I'm enjoying watching how
I'm sorry, Eldar Daddy.
And I also like how, as the quiz has progressed, Colin has gotten closer and closer to the monitor, so you can see his grin getting physically
on our
bigger
side.
over time.
I'm changing.
Okay.
I gotta
He's
change
never
up my
been this
stances.
It's like nearly an hour of Eldar propaganda.
Soon he'll be flexing his biceps, being like, "Oh yeah, this
I'm
is
not gonna do that because then I'm just gonna feel vaguely upset. Haven't been to the gym in a minute.
Oh, man. Sad. So the answers we have here, we have Andy with Sun Tzu and Billy Mays. Billy Mays here. We
Billy
have-
Mays here, making the Eldar
With
relevant
this
again."
special TV offer, watch me crush this fat fuck.
I should have put Tucker Carlson and Jon Stewart. Just 'cause that combo would have been amazing.
I like your Virgil and Dante answer, Hal. That was Hal's answer. And Colin says Pippa and Tanner. Tanner goes to the movies, for the people who know what that means. All 2 of you. That's a silly thing to say on the, but it'll make someone happy out there. And unfortunately, all those answers are wrong. Obviously.
Did Colin know it, or is he
correct-
just messing around?
No, I
I
don't
think he knew
remember.
it.
No,
the
okay.
names.
Because
I'm-
one
I'm-
of these
I'm-
is like. No, go ahead. No, all right.
Oh, no,
one
sorry.
of these is like I don't know it until I look it up and I forget right afterwards. So I don't blame you.
The Eldar
What-
effect.
It is
Rude.
Yeah,
It's true.
Okay, all right.
So mean.
This guy also has no lore at all, so I'll read you what he has on the wiki afterwards. So the answers are just Stanza, which we said before, and Amin Harakt, who
I
is Phoenix
said-
Lord of the Eagle Pilots.
Oh yeah, I remember because doesn't his name like just translate to fighter pilot? So he
that
might not
literally-
even be
it
a
says
Phoenix
right here.
Lord.
His
Phoenix
name
Lord.
is Fighter Pilot.
Of the Azariani Eagle Pilots is Amon Harak, determined in the Eldari lexicon that literally translates into Logothic as fighter pilot. Little else is known about this Phoenix Lord, other than that he founded the Eagle Pilot aspect.
And everyone has to go about Ferrous Madness in his iron hands, and that's even more on the nose to an extent.
No, it isn't because that's at least in pretend language. Not
Latin
Latin.
Was it meant
is
to
a
mean
pretend
in-
language?
What is it in Eldari then? Because obviously in Logothic it probably doesn't translate correctly then. Or are they not even any
literally
lore for that?
translate into Logothic as fighter pilot.
Bruh.
So-
Can't believe they did
I
that
know.
dirty. That's
And
actually
he
pretty.
exists.
That's
he's
aggressively
out there.
bad lore.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I think the Eagle pilots must be like Crimson Hunters and stuff, right? Let's see. They like their Eagle pilots take exultant pleasure in the arts of aerial combat. Yeah, I think they're just the pilots in general.
Well, they're just pilots. So it's like, dude's a
Okay.
really good like glider instructor, and then he's like, let's just make that an aspect warrior. Or something.
I guess so. I guess so. But the
Who's
Phoenix Sword
Harrison
doesn't
Ford?
really exist. I don't know. It's alright. There's the quiz, fellas.
Oh.
Colin wins. Yay!
Easy.
By miles.
Easy clap.
I'm
I
finally
expected
back
a
on the
little bit more
board.
points from the rest of you, but it's
I was
alright.
close on some of them and really far away in all the
I
rest.
finally get another dot.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
buddy.
is I know nothing about Eldar, and I was only 1 point behind Hal. To be fair, I
Uh-oh.
groveled for a point, but still.
Mhm.
I don't really know anything about them.
Alright,
I gotta
Colin, I
know-
scratched your back. I expect a Necron quiz next time.
We'll see what we can do, Chief.
Or
at the
Eldar,
very least,
'cause
Dark
I can
Elves.
just win the Eldar, maybe. Ooh,
Oh,
Dark
more
Elves.
Xenos lore. God, I'm about to do
Ugh.
Alpha Legion
Come
round
on.
2. Electric Boogaloo or something. Oh
Alright.
man, that was difficult.
That
That was good
it.
though.
Thanks. Well, that was a lot of names, A lot of names. That's just how it is, though. Let us know in the comments how you did, or if I said anything incorrectly and you need to come to my door and beat me up. That's all right.
People need
That's
to
it,
hear
though.
more about them, though, don't they? Like all this, because
Yeah.
it's annoying how like, GW are handling. Like you think of like we've said it before amongst ourselves, like elves in other different franchises. They're kind of like, oh, that's like the main. Like people like that as the main characters, also almost as the most popular faction in a way, or the most popular faction in some regard. And in Warhammer, they just absolutely unoffensive dick on them. They really don't give them any of the love that they deserve, which
It's
can be.
It's because every GW writer who likes elves is working on Age of Sigmar.
I got a
true.
question. Is there a book during the point where they have their downfall and Slanesh is like, hello? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
that would be a good.
I know there's
It's
at
the
least
one
a
with
short
Azerman
story.
and Janesaw.
I think it's is it just the book that's Asterman, the Hand of Assyrian?
Yeah, I assume so.
Is that the 1.5 hour one that's like really brief?
I feel like it's longer than that, but
Ooh.
it might be that one.
Is that even
It's
a
him and
book
his
then?
brother, and then Slanesh invades, and his brother dies, and he puts his soul in the thing, and etc. etc.
Sounds
Another one where
wicked.
he finds the young girl, and then they're being swarmed by like the enveloping wave of basically Slanesh demon
Yeah.
stuff around them, and then that girl eventually becomes Jane Czar, I think.
Oh well,
I
at least
think it
we've
might
got
be
the
that.
Inari.
Do we though?
What is your
They're
honest
they're
opinions?
definitely in the setting.
What's your honest opinions on the Inari at the moment?
At the
I just
moment?
don't
As they
care about
stand.
them.
I-
I'm not gonna lie. They could have gone different ways with the Eldar lore,
Eldar Goths.
or they could have brought them in and then kept talking about them, and even given them actual rules.
Well, to be fair,
I
with this current edition though, them being top of like the competitive, obviously, like, well, as of the time of recording, they are very much apps. They are making a lot of people hate them, but also the people who play it. Well, to be fair, usually people who have the most competitive armies, they usually get a lot more people buying those armies just because it's more fun to play them. So hopefully, with this, I guess, a little bit of a resurgence, and people might go, "Oh, we can actually sell Eldar models, and therefore we can
Maybe.
sell Eldar lore, please."
We got our 2-year update to the to one of the aspect warriors. We
Yeah.
gotta wait another 2 years now for the next one.
Hey, it's
be a
better than
Phoenix
the
Sword if we're
30-year
really
update we
lucky.
were with.
Oh,
Well, just think in another 30 years we'll get some more models. Yeah.
God, well,
Just in
waste
time for
them.
another 30 Primaris Lieutenants.
Exactly.
Would it kill them to update the Eldar characters? Would
Yes.
it really hurt that bad?
Yes, it would.
You can sell these little tiny plastic men for $50 a guy. It's like it's infinite profit. Probably cost them $2 to make, not even.
I'd do like 3 cents.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, it's just plastic. Plastic isn't
Yeah.
expensive.
I know. You just have to finish paying the artists and stuff, I guess. But even then,
Yeah, but that's a one-time fee.
yeah.
Well, hopefully we get a lot more of that in the future, just because again, it is 40K is one of the few ones where it just suffers from, oh man, I can't wait for it's Space Marine, the Space Marine Space Marine phase. It's a little bit,
Yeah.
and there can be other. It's more interesting when the Xenos and Chaos things are. And I hate to say it, but they are more interesting than the actual Space Marine lore most of the time. Although, don't obviously dismiss it. With that being said, though, guys, I think that was the Phoenix Lords quiz. It's done. Me and Andy. we
I was
immersed
certainly
in the side. we participated as people who don't know as much as we probably should do on Xenos lore. We have you
Yeah.
done Eldar videos on your channel yet, Andy?
I've not. The only Xenos I've done
Oh,
currently
gosh.
is the Orcs. Though I will be doing a whole month of some Xenos lore very soon.
Wow.
Ooh,
turning a new stone.
Yeah, but I've got to make a new character for the channel because I can't have the remembrance of doing it. It's like, no, it's a nice thing. It's like, ugh, Xenos. Like when I did October, I was like, ugh, they've jacked the transmission, kick them out. Ugh, it's the Orcs. Ugh.
Was it like the Forgetter or something?
But I must admit, it has been amusing watching Colin's like cheek muscles
Ooh.
ache from all the grinning
Yes.
he's been doing this entire episode.
For reference, he has been smiling throughout the entire
Yeah.
recording.
This is my first win in forever.
Yeah,
And my second one total.
I want to
it?
say it's your first win
I
this
thought you
year.
won one before. Didn't wait? So he's also so he's won Eldar, Phoenix Lords, and Khorne, right? If I
That's
remember
it.
Yeah, it was
correctly.
cool.
That's it.
See, wow. Nice.
You have
Strange
to really
combo.
know something to be able to hate it.
So true.
We hope people listening did enjoy some Xenos love here. Again, if you enjoy this stuff, give us suggestions for quizzes, and also there's the question of the week. If you didn't already answer that, obviously please make the answers. Go for it, make it funny. Oh no, this isn't the question of the week. This is a quiz. That's a quiz.
There's no question of the
I
week
went
here,
to-
officer.
The
to
Eldar
autopilot.
knowledge has addled his brain. As it
There-
I went
always
into
does.
autopilot.
There were 10
Excuse me.
questions of the week.
I went into autopilot there. Yeah, well, just give us suggestions for different things you'd like to be quizzed on. Of course, it can be weird topics if you want. If it's like Space Marine, like Gloriana style ships, go for it.
Anything that we can use to stump Hal so he doesn't win in the next 5.
Bro, I just answered the questions that was given to me, and you're like, how dare you? Yeah, we'll hope you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Love you.